Hey everybody, it's Robin from Roving with Rover, and welcome back to our Lizzy Blanket crochet along. Look at this. How are you guys doing with them? We are really making some progress with this thing, aren't we? Yeah, I just measured mine. And so from here to here, so that for me, that's the length from there to there, top to bottom. I am just at 31 inches. So it's really getting to be a good size. And I'm liking that size a lot. I'm liking this a lot. It's a great width. And again, when we're done, we're going to be doing the envelope border. So that's going to hide all these ends, and we won't have any of this to worry about. And that's going to probably add another 1.5 inches, 2 inches on each side. So it'll make it a little bit wider and a little bit taller. So if you're following along with the pattern and with the crochet along, we will have just finished the third sister. So we started with Jane, and we did 2 weeks for Jane, and then we moved on to Elizabeth. We did 2 weeks for Elizabeth, and we just now did Mary, and we just did the 2 weeks for Mary. So this was from, get it up here, that little pink stitch marker. That was the second half of Mary. Okay, so we did just about right here was the first half of Mary, and this is the second half of Mary. Yeah, so again, each week we're doing 15 rows, and each sister is 30 rows. So that would be 2 weeks worth right there. And don't forget, when you're following with Anja, when you're following with Ophelia Makes, her videos would consider that 1 week. But for us, we thought that was too much. So we're doing that in 2 week sections. So each one of her videos is 1 week. We are making that 2 weeks. I just wanted it to be a little easier for everybody, including me. There's no way I could have done that much in 1 week with everything else that's going on in the world. Yeah. So we are all done with the second half of Mary now, and we are going to be moving on to Kitty. Kitty is the fourth sister out of 5 sisters. We are getting there, you guys. We are getting there. So when we're doing Kitty, I was looking through the stitch information, and it looks like, again, we're going to have 2 specialty stitches, and one of them is crocheting 2 together. So you're very much going to want to watch her videos and see how we do this, because this is, for some people, this can be a little bit tricky. It's really not difficult, but that's what we're doing in this, and it's crocheting 2 together, double crocheting 2 together. So you're going to make sure and watch her videos on how to do this before you start those specialty stitch rows, okay? And then the other specialty stitch row in this section is she's calling a berry stitch. And it's the same kind of thing. You're going to want to watch how to do that before you start that. It seems like it's an awful lot like the, where are they? I haven't done those in a while, I guess. It seems like it's an awful lot like the puff stitches that we were doing, where you're pulling up multiple loops on there and then pulling it all together at the end. I don't think you're going to have a problem with it. It seems like it's a fairly simple stitch, and you can see why it's called a berry stitch, because it makes that little bumpy stitch there at the end when you're done working it. And again, just like on all the other rows, when you're counting the specialty rows, you just got to count the bump, not every single row, which makes it even easier to count. And I always recommend that you count the stitch on every row. It is just so much easier if there's a significant error to fix it right then and there instead of a couple of rows later. And one more time, I'm going to tell you, when I'm doing double crochets, if I end up off by 1 for some reason and everything else works out fine, I'm not going to let it beat me up. I'm just not. I don't know why, but every now and again, my stitch count doesn't work out the way hers say to, but then the next row always works just fine. So, I don't know. I don't understand, but there you go. There you go. I love the colors. Love the colors. Yeah. So just like before, I would love it if you would tell me how yours is coming along. Tell me what colors are you guys using. Just anything, just chit chat with me in the comments. Don't forget, there are the videos where I'm reading the book to you. Let me know if you're listening to the book. If you are not doing the crochet along, but you just want to listen to the book while you're doing other things, nothing at all wrong with that. You are absolutely welcome to do that as well. So again, we are starting, Anja's calling this week 4 Kitty, K-I-T-T-Y. For us, it is not week 4. And we're going to be doing this in 2 sections, just like we have the other ones. So we'll have Kitty week 1 or section 1 and Kitty section 2, just like in all of the other ones. We have had that exact same thing. Okay, I can't think of anything else. So this is the end of Mary. Where'd she go? Here we go. This is what we did last week. This is the end of Mary right here. And now we're starting Kitty. I hope everything goes well for you. If you have any questions about any of this process, please feel free to drop a note in the comment. You guys know I'm real good about getting back to you in the comment section as soon as I can. I hope that you're enjoying this little project, and I can't wait to see your finished objects. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.